I feel like both can be true. Somebody on their video responded stating that their son responding to them boiling a crab alive the way that they did was a sign of empathy. And this individual responds that it's just a sign that, the food chain is what the food chain is. But I would argue the first one's a little bit more accurate. We're allowed to be on top of a food chain while still acknowledging that we are still consuming and harming other individuals' lives in the process of that. It's just so often that we are taught that the lives of animals are simply negligible, that their pain that they're suffering simply does not matter because of the fact that we are on top of the food chain. And I think because of the fact that we're on top of the food chain and we have more awareness of the fact of that, I believe that it's our duty to the best of our ability to be humane in the way that we treat and take care of these animals before we consume them. So I would argue that your child feeling bad for boiling a crab alive does show empathy because it shows that they're still connected, and your response would show a lack of empathy. And I don't think that you're coming from a mean space at all, but empathy quite literally is the concept of being able to put yourself into another being's shoes. And the fact that your son stopped for a second and thought, oh, this being is alive that I'm about to literally boil into hot water, that is a direct sign of empathy. And I hope that's not something that you discourage within your child. However, you are also teaching him the concept of the food chain and how that works within our structure, and that is just as valid of a thing. A little bit more on the dark side, but just as valid.